Video content is increasingly popular in ePortfolios, and it's reasonably easy to embed YouTube or Vimeo content into your blog posts or ePortfolio pages on WordPress.com. Now remember, if you have a free account, you can't upload video, but you can embed it from other video hosting websites. To show you how this works, I'm going to start off by adding a new blog post. I'm going to call this video. Now I'm not going to put any text in here at the moment, but what I will do is add 2 videos to this page. So to get started, I'm going to visit YouTube. I'm just going to pick a random video here. So let's go for this carpool karaoke one here. And I'm not going to let it play. What I'll do is I'm going to share this video here on my blog post. Now, how do I do it? Well, I could just copy the URL, but what I'd like to do is actually embed this video onto the page so that the viewer of my ePortfolio or my blog can just click on the play button and watch it in situ. So how do I do this? To do it, get started, I click on the share button here. And you'll see a number of social media sharing links. What I actually want is the embed link. And if I click on embed here, what I'll get to see is an iframe link that's highlighted. Now I could copy this, but I want to customize it ever so slightly. So I'm going to select the show more option. This is how it will look when it's embedded in my site. I can pick the video size from a list of drop downs here. I can also show suggested video when the video finishes, which I'm not going to do. I can show the YouTube player controls, which I am going to do. I can show the video title and player actions, which I'm also going to do. And if I want to, I can enable privacy enhanced mode, which again, I'm not going to do. So what I'm going to do now is, once I'm happy with my options, I select this iframe text here. Now this is HTML, and if you're new to it, don't worry too much about it. I'm going to select it all and press Control and C on Windows or Command and C if you're on a Macintosh. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into my ePortfolio or my post page here, and I'm going to embed this. Now, if I paste it here onto the visual side of things, well then when I preview this, it's basically going to show it nice and quickly for me as a link. So WordPress is really nice in that it picks up embedded HTML very quickly and will automatically embed the video. If I want a bit more control over it, what I could do is go into the HTML tag here and paste it here. So when I come back to my visual tag, I can see that the video is now part of the visual tag. So that's my preferred approach. Go into HTML, paste the iframe tag from start to finish, make sure you're not missing any part of it, and then go back into Visual Editor and you can see exactly how your video is going to look. So that's my YouTube video. When I click on preview, I can see that my post is going to be shown here. It's going to take a couple of seconds to render it. This is how it's going to look on a tablet. This is how it's going to look on a phone. And this is how it's going to look on a desktop. So it's a really nice representation of the YouTube video. I'm going to close this view down, and now let's look at how we can embed a video from the Vimeo website, which is a slightly different video sharing service, more creativity, but it's a nice way to upload and share video as well. I'm going to click on a random video here on Vimeo. You could choose one of your own videos, but I'm just going to select this one here, and again I'll look for the share option, which I can see here. When I click on share, I can see that I can share by link, by email, or the embed option here. So I could take this entire embed tag, but actually again I want to customize it ever so slightly. So I'm going to select show options here. I get to pick the video size. I can choose whether a video automatically plays or not, whether it should loop, and then if I want to show any text underneath it. In this case, I'm not going to show any text underneath it, so I'm going to deselect this option, and my embed tag gets a little bit smaller and easier to manage. So again, I'm going to copy all of this embed tag here, Command C or Control C depending on the operating system. I'm going to go back into my page here, and I could paste it here visually, but instead I'm going to go into my HTML, and after my carriage return here, which is this here, I'm going to paste in my iframe, go back to visual, and now I have both of my videos embedded on my page. Again, I can select these and maybe look to align them center, but that doesn't always work depending on how they're embedded. So because we're using iframes, that requires a bit more HTML. So in this case, I'm just going to leave it as it is. Again, I can publish this post and make it available. When I go back and take a look at my site link here, so I'm going to click on my admin and then click on my site. I can now see, or should see, that my page is going to be rendered, and here is my 2 videos on the home page. So again, it's a really easy way for me to embed video, and these videos could be screencasts, they could be a lecture, they could be conference presentations. All sorts of video can be embedded and shared on your ePortfolio by very simply uploading them to YouTube or Vimeo and then sharing them using the embed option.